What is up, party people? Hello and welcome back. Lateness is greatness, as they say. It's the Cup Chasers podcast, and it's a very warm welcome back to the channel for one of the original gangsters, Patrick, in the building. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. Good. I didn't get to watch much league this year, but I am ecstatic about the World Cup. So
Hell yeah. Also, Nez and Asif in the building, of course, as always. What's up?
Throw them likes in there, man. Throw them likes. And because you know what? Right there.
Yeah, big up the Knicks.
I need to ask you about the Knicks.
Arun, just the man I wanted to see.
Just in time.
I need to hijack something, Jake. Please.
Go ahead.
Me. Arun, the finest signing in Man United history has just left on a free transfer. I just thought I'd let you know. Look,
had to get that one in.
Who I'm talking about.
Yeah, oh, I know. I know exactly what you're talking about. We'll see him at the World Cup. He's going to be there.
Yeah, in the seat, somewhere in the stadium, yeah.
Of course, yeah. Of course, that's what I meant. No, but yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. We are, of course, going to be speaking on the round one games. We're going to be speaking on Colombia, as Nez is rocking the shirt there, of course. We're going to be speaking on the Three Lions and their chances. And, of course, we're speaking on the US of A. And we got a new predictions game. Perhaps some unique rules, I'll say, that we've come up with. And so we're going to get into some of that as well. But, of course, smash up the likes on your way in. Thanks for being here, everybody. Subscribe if you're new. And, yeah, where should we start? You know what? Let's start with Colombia, because it is what has been the least spoken about as far as we are concerned.
Is it?
What are we as far as this podcast is concerned? I mean, we spoke a little bit on Colombia, but let's start there. Yes, JT. I was just informed of this.
What?
No, JT came in with a chat here. I just was informed of that Nadweke miss, and I saw it, and I went and watched it. And we'll get there, but guess who's not surprised even at all? All right, man. I have one question for you, Nez, when it comes to Colombia, because I think it's all going to revolve around James Rodriguez. So, who's going to score the goals, man? Is he going to be the guy? Luis Diaz, Luis Suarez is probably where they're going.
Yes. No, that was the first thing that I was going to say.
Luis Diaz?
Diaz is a different one. It's got Lucho. So first of all, it's Lucho. You know, Luis Diaz. And second is Luis Suarez. But hold on, I got to play my music. Hold on, because we can't talk about Colombia without starting here. See, if you know, we're not gonna play a lot of it because we're not trying to get copyrighted. But there you go. Hey man, so first of all, I think the Colombia team is actually quite good. The only place that they're like a little long in the tooth is on the back end. So like defending, and even defending, they're pretty good on like their fullbacks. It's just like the center halves are a little old, you know what I'm saying? But they've looked good in the last couple games. They played well against Costa Rica. I mean, they got smacked against France. I did watch that game. But I mean, the lineup they put out there against Jordan, which looks like the lineup they're probably going to run with Muricah, Lukumi, Sanchez, and Munoz in the back. They're fairly decent there. Vargas is their starting keeper. And then you got Lerma. I don't know if Puerta is going to start, because I feel like what's the other guy? Richard Rios will start there. You got Arias. James was playing on the wing, which was kind of weird, and you have Suarez. So only one change I expect in there, but I think they'll be fine. Now, what happened?
Oh, there's.
Well, I'm actually Jamaican. Well, half Jamaican, since my father's Jamaican, and my mom is from the United States. But I lived in Colombia for some time, and I fell for a lot of Colombian ladies. And and I did take some salsa classes. and take the bachata classes too. But I also, I have a personal relationship with Colombia. Matter of fact, I'm sending it. I gotta send this out to my Colombian people so they can feel I'm representing them. But I think Colombia will be decent, but specifically because just looking at the group, the realest challenge they'll have in their group is Portugal, and that's the last game in the group. No, we don't do
JT, that. I was gonna say you missed the podcast where we were live. Me and Nez were actually.
Yeah, we was in Colombia. But hey, man, to answer Arun, the only powder I was on was the mommy powder, and that's it. That's the only powder you on. The Sif know the mommy powder, so we just
knows what's up.
we know what we're talking about, so we just leave it there. But I'm looking like Uzbekistan. While I think they're up and coming team, I think Colombia gets 3 points there and they'll be fine. And then you got DR Congo, so I think they'll be fine. The first 2 games, I think that's 6 points for them, which essentially puts them through. And then they play Portugal in the most expensive group game in Miami. First of all, all I know is if I can get a chance, that's right, mommy powder. If I get a chance to be in the stadium, if I get a chance to be in the stadium for that, just know I may never come back. Right? That's first, right? I may never come back because in Miami with Colombians and Portuguese, it's just tanned up brown people everywhere. I mean, I like all people, but it's the tanned up brown ones with the dark hair.
Nez. No. Yeah,
and I ain't talking about football no more, but we'll go back to football.
Yes, I was gonna say we need to revisit that. You need to be sending me videos and stuff.
I ain't going to that game, but I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be like the way their road to the knockout round seems pretty safe. It's just about positioning of 1 or 2 because when they play Portugal, it'll be either to win or if they get a draw, then I think it'll be about goal difference. But I think Portugal and Colombia will be sitting on 6 points each when they play each other, and they should be fine. I think Portugal is probably better than them, so they probably would win. But other than that, it's fine. And what are we talking about, baby kings? Who talking about babies?
They're talking about the world. Yeah.
There's nobody. I said mommy powder.
Let's move on.
Let's go, Jake. Yeah, can I just following on from Nez? I know a little bit about Colombia, just a little bit.
Of course.
And yeah, I think they should have a good tournament. They should get through to the past the group stage, etc. I just can't see them winning, just for the fact that they've got some older players. They've got like a new generation coming through at the moment. They're still replacing the old one. Like Nez mentioned, Rodriguez is getting wrong side of 30 now, for example. There's a lot of them who are they're not as as dynamic as the last World Cup, in my opinion. So I think they'll have a decent run, but I think if they get something, if they run into someone who's tactically superior, like for example, in my opinion, Portugal, who that midfield is ridiculous. With them imagine them on flying form, Vitinha just pinging those balls. You should know about that, Jake. But anyway,
enjoying yourself, I see. Yeah, very happy with how that ended up. I can tell.
No. Just those shots about Dutch. So
of course,
I had to get it back. And but I wish Colombia is like a second home to me. So I wish them all the best. They're like a second nation for me. So hope representing like Ness says.
So Patrick, Luis Suarez is the forward who replaced Victor Gyökeres at Sporting Lisbon, and he scored like 50 goals in Portugal this season. So that begs the question, Patrick, do you think that's going to translate? No. I mean, they are playing Congo. They are playing.
I guess when you play Congo, but no.
And Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan are a young team. They're like a really young team.
I mean,
We may be
I
doing
think
some watch alongs.
Colombia. I think the problem with Colombia is that they hit their peak when Argentina hit their peak. And so Colombia is not actually going to be able to realize the actual potential that they had. I mean, when they were going through Copa, they were my favorite to win it. Luis Diaz was on incredible form. James was playing well. I agree about the back line being a little bit older. I actually heard something yesterday where Colombia is the only national team that has a golden generation and a new generation within their team this year. But I think that unfortunately that golden generation, they just ran into Argentina.
Other golden generations.
Yeah. But I mean, he may bag some goals for sure against Uzbekistan and in DR Congo, and of course, I fully expect Colombia to advance out of the group.
Yeah.
I do have them running into a buzzsaw later down the road, just because I just don't know if they have enough. If this had been 2024, I would have probably had them going for semis, but it's 2026.
Yeah, my bracket runs them into some stiff opposition. So, yeah. But we'll get to that in the predictions game. Of course, what I'm looking at here is so it'll probably be Daniel Munoz, who's been very good for Crystal Palace all season. Yerry Mina, who plays for Cagliari in Italy, I'm expecting to start. I mean, will Davinson Sanchez start? I mean, I think he's terrible. He played for Spurs and then went to Galatasaray. Who's in this? See, that's where Colombia's problem is going to be, is at the back.
But I kind of look at it, but that's why I said what I said about the lineup, because like the lineup on the back line, they basically played that back line in against Jordan. I mean, it's going to be Lukumi. He's probably going to be starting center half. Muricah plays in Europe. He's the starting left back, and Munoz is the starting right back. So it's about, is Davinson Sanchez going to start there, or are they going to play like Jerry Mina Jerry Mina is like literally the next man up. And then I'm positive Richard Rios is going to start. So if Richard Rios does what he's supposed to do in front of them, then they should be kind of decent. Because Richard Rios is a decent holding midfielder. He's not like Rice or Rodri, but he did what he needed. They made the Copa America final with basically the same team, where Luis Diaz is better than what he was 2 years ago.
But I think Muricah will start before.
Muricah's left back.
Where's he at? Where does he play?
Muricah's left back.
Muricah's
for who?
Left. Well, he plays for Mallorca, but he's quite.
Mallorca, okay, Mallorca. Yeah, I was asking for his club. I guess I should have spelled.
Oh yeah. I was confused, but yes, almost the entire starting lineup plays in Europe, with the exception of James Diaz and I think one of their center halves, but everybody else plays in Europe.
Fair. Ali, my assessment of international football and the World Cup kind of switches to everyone should, it's going to be open. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of like haram ball Arsenal stuff, as Asif will love to tell you. And therefore, I think that because it's going to be a lot of attacking displays, if you have a poor defense, you're going to get blown out. You're not going to be able to, and so if your defense isn't there, I think teams will struggle, especially like if you have to play France. I got Colombia going out to Spain,
Same here.
So it's gonna be tough, I think, if you don't have like a stout defense. And personally, I think that's why everybody who's sleeping on Brazil is crazy. But we'll get to that, of course. Gabriel Magalhaes and Marquinhos, the two best defenders in all of Europe, on the same team. Unless you want to say Willie Saliba is better than Marquinhos, but I'm just saying that's a strong ass center mid, probably the best center defensive pairing in the cup, if you ask me. Bit disjointed. I think it's mainly down to players, not player. I agree with that. I I agree. I agree with that 100%. I think that's the biggest difference between club ball and the Copa is it's about superstars. It's about one player breaking the game or a couple of players making a good move. It's not necessarily about Arsenal being able to wear you down for 90 minutes every single game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, another thing to account for really quickly, I don't know if you guys said this. I mean, I was listening, but I don't know, is the weather, man. Like, this is super serious. Like, you see right now the European teams are struggling. Colombia is not going to be bothered by that at all.
Nope.
Go ahead, man.
I have I'm maybe tipping a little bit, but I have England losing because of the weather, because of where they'll have to play.
I actually didn't even look at where they're playing.
No, Patrick, did you do the bracket? When I was looking, I'm like, holy crap, they're playing here. I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Where did they play?
They're gonna have to play in Miami.
Woo!
Oh, woof! They're gonna play Brazil in Miami. In my bracket, I have. Oh, damn! That's not fun. In my bracket, I have them playing in Atlanta, in Mexico City, and then Miami.
Bro, like I'm doing another bracket, so I actually have to look and see.
But yeah,
the weather, man.
I think
Then Atlanta's closed, isn't it?
Atlanta's closed.
They can close that dome. Yeah.
Yeah, Mexico City could be hot.
It's not
Miami.
Not closed.
Well, that's also 7,000 feet too.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Another thing,
but that's going to be a big advantage for Mexico, in my opinion.
It's going to be just with that. I know there's not many. We didn't have many footballers who play outside the Premier League, but you have Jude Bellingham now plays in Spain. We have that's one of the reasons why I think they included Ivan Toney, because he plays in Saudi Arabia. He's used to the heat.
Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about is like there's a number of Saharan nations, so the African teams aren't going to be worried about it either. Ivory Coast, Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria. I think none of those are going to be worried about it.
I think Egypt will be one of my dark to get past that group in against Belgium. I think they could potentially do it.
That's hilarious.
Good one, Ollie.
That is hilarious. Especially Miami.
Yeah, no. Ask Lou. Man was here a couple of days. He saw the heat.
What?
England heat waves are different.
When you were in Manchester, did you
Bro, it was 90 degrees, man.
Oh no!
All 4 days.
Not 90 degrees. Not 90 degrees. Oh no!
In England,
90 degrees today.
But in England, sir, in England, that ain't the same thing.
That's my point. Because in Miami, when it's 95 with a humidity of 30%, people are going to be dropping. People will be dropping.
That's
a lot.
I have a question.
That's a lot. I know. That's an exaggeration.
It's actually a nice day in Miami. We're talking.
So it'll probably be more than
It'll probably be more like 70%.
What time of day will they be playing as well? Because
that's the thing. Most of the games are late at night.
But it's still Miami. I mean, if you've seen any of these like special like cups or
Ali understands.
Tournaments.
We got video evidence that I'm gonna do that. In England, let's go.
But they'll sweat through everything and then some. And they're struggling with Tampa heat. And Tampa is hot. I agree. Tampa's hot. Miami's another level.
It's the
I actually agree with you, Patrick. I think I'd be happy with quarterfinals with England. I know, especially with with it not being in Europe, the conditions, and just after the long season as well. I think we need to deal with that. I think Rice, so one of those players, I think they need to carefully manage his minutes, etc. Especially after that grueling season that they've had. Saka's carrying an injury, that Achilles injury that he's still managing at the moment. I know Tuchel actually mentioned that, and it's like he's still not fully fit.
Yeah, I saw that one actually.
So yes. Because of those factors and other factors, I think we'll do well, but I don't think we're gonna do Like, I'm not. Yeah, I do agree with Patrick on that, and yeah, and I might not be the most popular person saying that over here, but yeah, I'm a pragmatic sort of person, so yeah.
I mean, it'll be a true challenge, and if England gets through it, then they most definitely deserve it. But I think that you have to take everything in consideration. Like you said, the season being long, you talk about, the weather, you talk about things like altitude. Like if you have to go play
Not just
in
that, Patrick.
Mexico City at 7,000 feet.
Not just that, Patrick, though, the change in the rules as well.
Yeah.
With the throw-ins, etc., not blocking, that's hindering a lot of England's weapons. So we're gonna have to try to learn in a different way. We'll try to work in a different way, and that's like we've got a lot of Arsenal players in our squad, so they'll be used to like trying.
Well, no, you have the right Arsenal players in your squad. Why do you think we were so good at corner kicks? It's because Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka could put it on the goalkeeper's forehead every single time, and you have both of them taking your corners.
They have like Gabriel or someone blocking the keeper. You can't. Half the time you won't be able to do that. That's the thing.
Well, all you have to do is Madueke knows how to grab the goalkeeper and pull his arm. He was there for that.
But he can't score though.
He's not trying to score. He's trying to foul the goalkeeper without getting caught. He's really good at diving. And he's really good at grabbing. Well, he's not actually very good at diving. He just likes to do it. And he's really good at grabbing people's arms. He's really good at grabbing people's arms. We saw him on Mendes.
That's why.
So I'm just saying. I'm just saying you can just grab his arm. Madueke, sabotage.
I was just talking about Maguire. I think he would have been a good alternative for that.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying Madueke can teach him.
They should have taken Maguire for sure.
Madueke can definitely teach him. I agree. Maguire definitely should be there. I doubt that. I'll be shocked if we actually see Henderson play like at all. You know what I mean? I'll be shocked if that's the actual lineup. He has to have a special training regimen and game mode. It's tendinopathy. You talking about Bukayo Saka? I think he is here with the Achilles. South American team or Spain will win it. Perhaps. As far as the heat altitude, yes. The altitude difference is very high. That's why a lot of teams, when they go to Quito, when they go to play Ecuador,
Bolivia.
And when you go to play Ecuador at home in Ecuador, teams have complained about playing there because it's so difficult to freaking breathe.
Yeah, Mexico City sits at 7,350 feet above sea level. To put that in perspective, Denver, which is the mile-high city, is at 5,280 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a question. I think
it's definitely a factor.
I think isn't Bolivia the highest altitude they play at in the Americas?
I think it's Quito.
It's one of the two. I'm pretty sure.
Quito's at 9,350 feet.
Jesus. Yeah,
I'm sure.
Maybe that's why nobody could score on Ecuador in the qualifying.
I'm sure, but I'm just gonna check that actually.
But yeah, the height, the altitude, and the weather, like these kinds of things that are kind of X factors, kind of non-game factors, are gonna play a huge role. I think. For example, South Africa are gonna struggle tomorrow. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna struggle tomorrow with the opener. Arsenal players will be used to. They've been living at the top of the league for the whole season. Damn right we have.
Oh no! I just AI this. Bolivia has the highest stadium in the world.
Okay, there you go.
Well,
I mean, again, that's something that South African teams or South American teams are used to. Maybe they're not used to it on a day-to-day like Ecuador, but or Bolivia's not in here, but Ecuador. But it's still something you have to prepare yourself for. It's not something that you just.
I mean, even the Caribbean teams shouldn't be too bad off. Curacao, Cape Verde shouldn't be too hard. Worked in the Alps, 2,500 meters. It's like 8,000 feet. Yeah,
no, because I remember in South American qualifying, I know a lot of teams struggled in Bolivia.
Oh no, yeah, man, you got to pay attention to the altitude. That's for sure.
But yeah, it's not as high as that in the US, so should be.
Well, yeah, but to Patrick's point also, I think while it's funny because obviously they're doing like all these history factors of like this might be Brazil's year, even though I don't really believe that at all. The weather here and the quality of the teams connected to similar types of weather really is lending itself to like Central African teams and Brazil, but like it lends itself to like Ecuador and those teams where it's really hot. I don't. It'll be weird because I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, and it's crazy because this will be a very unique World Cup and probably be the most American thing ever. If an African team has never won the World Cup, it would be crazy if this would be the one that it happens in.
Yeah,
it would be crazy. I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't care. I mean, obviously, the United States winning would be like absolutely epically. We lose our everything, but
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's not get
hey man, I'm just throwing stuff out there.
The hydration breaks, JT, are going to be at 20 and 70.
Nez, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, I know you're hoping.
Yeah, Morocco. Morocco's a shout. Morocco's a shout, man. Yeah, absolutely. But I think
Morocco,
England.
Egypt are
yeah.
I think another team. Right.
I mean, maybe
I can see them going past Belgium in that group. I'm topping that group.
But
Mo Salah is. I don't know, man. This might be his last hurrah, but I don't think after that season he's just had, bro.
Jake, he brings other people like national teams. People played like a totally different beast when they play for the national teams.
I mean, Marmouche is there with him. It's a decent strike force. I think they'll be all right.
When you're talking about Brazil, Jake, I have to bring this up. Edison got called up to the squad.
Yeah.
And I'm absolutely horrified about this. And I was just
fuming.
And I was like, why couldn't they get the most talented player at Man City in the squad instead?
What Man City got to do with this, man?
What we got to do with this, man? Savinho.
I honestly did not realize England were still playing right now. I did not realize that. Yeah, I'm checked out of the pregame stuff. Yeah, I've been working so much on getting the. By the way, all of my series of World Cup videos will be dropping starting tomorrow, 3 a day until the group stages are done. I finished them, and I was sick yesterday, so I didn't really do any work at all. But I will have that going, so make sure you get the notification bell on for all of those. It'll be a series of shorts. One for each nation, just a little 3 fun facts on each of the nation, nothing too crazy. So make sure you're looking out for that. Go ahead.
Yes, I will definitely look out for that, Jake. But like I say, I want justice for Savinho, Jake.
Yeah.
That was like, how can I get Edison, that new midfielder for Man United in over Savinho?
Yeah, I don't know how he played. He used. It must be the Man United effect. It has to be. It has to be.
Yeah, I think so because he's the most talented player at Man City, and they just left him.
Yeah.
This guy. Just saying.
Yeah, it isn't great as far as the timing. It's not great because they've had to.
I'll be trying, Ali. I'm gonna have to pick and choose my games.
So you're telling me you're not gonna get up at 5 a.m. for Paraguay versus Turkey, or for Turkey versus Australia rather?
That's a hard choice, Jake, but
5 a.m., bro.
Yeah, might have to give that a miss.
Yeah. But as far as England are concerned, I think, spoiler alert, I have them on a deep run in my bracket, and that's all I'll say. Perhaps there might have been a couple of heart picks in my bracket, but we'll get to that in the predictions. But yeah, I have them on a deep run, and I think that they can make a deep run. I think that Declan Rice is going to be very important. I think that Harry Kane is going to be very important. And I honestly think that Morgan Rogers is going to have a big impact on this tournament for the English.
Over Bellingham.
What have we heard about Jude Bellingham in the last 6 months?
The same thing we heard about Mbappe.
And is that giving you any hope? Is that, oh my God, Bellingham's amazing. Bellingham's on fire coming into this tournament. Bellingham is just lighting it up. Is that what we've heard?
Hey man, Mbappe won a World Cup and they call him a dictator.
Yes, that is hilarious.
But what's that have to do with coming into the tournament? With Jude Bellingham being good, being on fire, being ready to go.
I think Bellingham is the type of player, just like an Mbappe, just like a Vinny, that it doesn't matter what their form is. When they get into the spotlight, they'll shine.
I think he'll be a starter, Jake. I think Rodgers will be.
He's good. Like, he's literally good.
He's going to start next to Rice,
for
right?
the beginning, at least.
That would make sense to me.
It's not going to be Bellingham Rice. It's not going to be Bellingham Rice Rodgers.
No,
I wouldn't do that.
No.
So who's the 10?
Balance.
I mean, you do Bellingham, Rice, and Anderson.
Yeah.
Really? So Bellingham's your 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Bellingham's the 10.
He's better at the 10.
He's
not an
8. Rodgers doesn't get a game, or he comes off the bench because of Messi.
I don't know. I would. For me, I would play Rice at the 6, Bellingham at the 8, Rodgers at the 10. Is what I would do. Or and then bring in Eze for the backup 10 for the backup.
No, we need
Anderson is your backup 8.
No, Anderson, he gives more. We need protection for the back four as well. Anderson.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do.
As a 6, isn't protection enough for you?
No, I think what they're looking at is I think Rice is pretty decent going forward, so I think he's probably going to play the 8. I think they'll be. I think he's going to be.
Why would we play Rice? Is not better. He's not a better passer. He doesn't have better vision than Jude Bellingham. Why would we play Rice at the 8? Declan Rice is by far and away the best 6 in that England squad. He's the best destroyer. He's the most physical.
They're playing double 6s.
We always play,
and that's why Bellingham should be next to him.
He's not a 6.
He's not a 6.
I agree, Ali.
Here's this one.
Yeah, man.
Anderson at the 6.
That's what it is. That's what I literally just said.
He knows what I'm talking about.
That's what I said. That's what they're gonna do. And then when Rice needs to drop back and they play double 6s, Bellingham will be in front of him. That's what they're gonna do.
I get it. I understand. Declan Rice plays 8 at Arsenal. I get it. I do. I disagree with this, Ali. I disagree with this. I think Declan Rice is a better defensive holding midfielder than he is an 8.
The Arsenal fans have this one.
Yeah,
I just think he is. I just think he's a better destroyer type sitting holding midfielder than anyone that's playing right now. I think he's the best true number 6 in the world. I don't think Declan Rice, I personally, and I'm obviously not Mikel Arteta, and you got to give him his props because they won the league, but I think Rice and Zubamendi should have switched all season long. I don't think that we should have done what we've done. Yes, we won the league, and so I'm not complaining, but if it's me, Declan Rice plays 6 for me, and I'm having 2 attacking players in front of him because he's an absolute monster. This is kind of the way I look at it. Yeah, he can do the 8.
Well, I look at it like this, man, and I think you guys would agree with me. I think that because of just what Anderson and Rice can do, I think Rice will have the freedom, and because of what the guys will do on the wings and your wing backs and the wingers, I think Rice will just be able to sit there as the 8 and kind of facilitate and break up play, and Anderson will play behind him. And then when they face teams that are a little bit tougher, you can play the double 6, and then Bellingham will be essentially the outlet to receive and kind of dictate transition play. I think that's essentially what they're going to do.
Yeah. The only thing I was saying, JT, is that I would not play this style. I would not play this double pivot style. I would have a single 6. That's just me though. That's the way I would do it. That's not, that's
I mean, you can get an overload if you play the double pivot.
It's worked for us. We got to what, European Cup final, World Cup semi-final.
Yeah.
So
I hear it. Like I said, it's just what I would do if it were me, and obviously I don't get paid the big bucks, so I'm happy that Arteta didn't do what I said. Yeah, absolutely. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing about it. It is the Copa is so different. It's definitely a different animal, different beast for sure.
Well, if you think about it, In 2022, it was Eric Dyer and Rice, and Dyer sat and Rice played forward, and that's why Rice like exploded, so to speak.
Fair enough. Talking about Calvin Phillips and Rice were okay.
Yeah. And Phillips was good when he played there,
which is crazy because he leapt off a cliff when he went to City. Surprisingly enough,
because he don't fit the play style.
I guess Pep said he was fat. Wasn't that what it was? Anyway,
yes, that's what he said.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, I think that Rice is so good that he's shown he can. See, there you go. There you go. I think that it's because he's so good that he's shown. I think it's so, like I said, yeah, every single one of these things is backing up what I'm about to say. I think that he's so good, he's shown he can do that. I just think that in the team that England has, Jude Bellingham is a better passer. He's got better vision. He's a better link-up play as like a true box-to-box role. But you have to understand how my mind works. I have a very old-school way of thinking of things. You know, we got double eights, or we got a 10 and an 8 and a 6. You know, what I really likes to play, what I think, just like back in the day, was a true 6, a box-to-box guy like Aaron Ramsey, and then an absolute superstar who doesn't really do a whole lot of defending. I'm talking your Mesut Ozils, your Mario Götzes, your Ronaldinho's in that middle, your Rivaldo's in that middle, the guys that are just there to create magic. Well, and I think Bellingham and Eze or Rodgers or whoever can have that magic more than Declan Rice. I think Declan Rice's defensive abilities are better.
I think the other thing, to your point, real quick, is that I think the other thing, and I think you guys will probably agree with this, just because of the Madrid when he was at Madrid and he played really well, is that because Kane tracks back, I think the fact that Bellingham could play a false 9 and go in front of him, which is why he'd be in front of him, and so that's why I think having those two guys there, where you give them both, and to the JT's point where Anderson is a good passer as well, I think that helps them where it does allow Bellingham to kind of not do anything, right? And so he can just be there. And so because then in my mind, I see, and if you probably have seen it as well, I see Kane, because of just how he plays, dropping in, and then Bellingham will play in front of him. It won't matter. No, he's not at the 10. You know what we're talking about, man.
That means Nani Madueke goes down the center?
No, that means Bellingham goes down the center.
No. This is where I understand why Cole Palmer didn't go. I totally get it because he has not been informed. But this is also where I feel like people overthought it.
Yeah, I think he's injured. I think
Palmer could sit in that role as well as a sub or whatever, and it would be just consistent. You would have the same thing that you're doing with Bellingham. And, you know, Eze, I mean, he can do it. I feel like he's more of a winger type, though, than an actual true 10. I know he's played it, but I feel like that, you know, when you take somebody like Palmer and you put him with a Kane, or you put him with a Watkins, or you put him with somebody who's actually going to complete any or potentially complete any forward progression that he can provide you, then Palmer will actually, you know, rise to the occasion. Feel the same way about Foden. You know, Foden, if he had gone over Palmer, I wouldn't have had an issue with it, because you know what? Foden has proven that he can play with a ball-playing 10 in De Bruyne. He can play with Haaland. He knows how to work amongst those two positions as I guess you would consider him an 8, maybe, I guess. So I mean, an 8.5. There you go. You know, so I mean, that's where I struggle with what Tuchel did, and I think the world of Tuchel. I cannot speak any negativity about him because of.
So he's not on a sabotage.
Hey man, he brought you Champions League, man.
He's not on a German sabotage of the English team.
I think
if they play each other, he might be.
I mean, yeah, I could see that. But no, I think the world of Tuchel, what he did when the whole thing happened with the takeover and whatnot and all that, like he's a saint in my mind. But I think he's gotten it wrong, and I think it's going to affect them the later they get into, because this is one thing we kind of don't consider. You know, we think about the World Cup and we think about, okay, it's 7 games. You get 7 games to win it all, right? Well, now you've had an 8th game, right? Yeah. You've added additional travel. So then your depth is where you really are going to see these teams kind of rise up over others because, hey, I know it's only 1 game, but you're talking about, you know, you got your Arsenal players who've played, what, 65-ish games
60-something odd games, yeah.
You know, and so as a result, you're gonna have to have that depth, and that's just where I don't understand why you take a Madueke, even though I know Saka is injured. I don't understand why you take a Madueke and you leave home a Foden or a Palmer. Yeah,
that was crazy. Foden over Madueke is the most obvious one, with Palmer being injured. Like, that one doesn't make any sense to me.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I don't think Madueke. Yeah, I would have taken him personally, but even Foden, he's inconsistent. You know, he's this season, but even Eze would have been a better option. He can play either, but
from the right, sure. Yeah.
But yeah, that's my take on it. Tuchel seems to love him for some reason. So
yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And I definitely think Kane's going to have a big tournament. I think he's kind of this is obviously his last hurrah as far as World Cups are concerned, you know, and he's probably still thinking about that penalty miss.
I was about to say that penalty miss has got to like haunt him every day of his life.
I agree with that, JT. I agree the profile is different, but Foden is simply better.
Yeah.
He's simply a better player.
I personally would have said Eze more, just because of the fact he's more he can play in different positions.
Like to back up Saka, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. That'll be very important because, you know, I'm not sure Saka will play all 90 of every game. He rarely plays 90 for Arsenal, and he's still nursing that Achilles, so we shall see. No foreign managers won the World Cup, so England not winning anyway. I did see this today. That no manager that is not of the nation he coaches has ever won the World Cup. I hope
you'll be out of luck as well, Jake.
Asif,
is Champs still the manager at France?
Yeah. Asif, don't wind me up. Don't wind me up. Pochettino is not taking the U.S. to anything at all. Even though more spoilers, they will be my dark horse pick. I shall say, will be my dark horse pick. You know, segues are really weird. The USA hosting
Muricah.
That's good for the notes. That's what I'm going to put as the chapter title for this segment of the episode.
Segues are weird. Not unless you're Paul Blart, the mall carp in America.
Yeah. That's funny. But I think that the USA have impressed me in the 2 games that we've seen most recently. And I'm just very curious to see if that's how we're going to play. If it's going to be that high octane, high energy, trying to press teams and trying to go at teams. You know, I think that we can, if we do that, I think we can, you know, we have a shot at making a little run here, in my opinion. Just based on oh no.
No, I think he's like no.
I didn't see this
cramp the other day. He just had a cramp the other day.
I didn't see it. So I hope well, that's important. This is Anthony Robinson is a very important member of our starting lineup.
Jake, I have a question.
Yes.
Out of
I have an answer.
Yeah, so you really think US are your dark horses?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I looked at my bracket. The dark horse part of our predictions game, we'll give a little spoiler here, is about how far they go. So you get points the farther they go, right? you know, and so and you
No,
can't
I think
you can't pick England, you can't pick France, you can't pick Germany, you can't you can pick Germany, you can't pick the favorites, you know what I mean? And so
Jake, I'm gonna say one thing about the US. I think the orange guy will fix something, so you guys can go further in the tournament.
Hey, I wasn't saying anything about that. I was saying where we finish is that's how
I'm saying he'll see you guys deeper in the tournament.
No, JT, when we get to the predictions game that I'm going to explain later on in the episode after the USA bit here, I will tell you what I'm saying.
He'll have ice waiting for the referee.
Let's just spoilers again. I got us going quarterfinals, and so that's
I don't think I have us that far.
That's a
I
have us with two very pretty upsets. I'm calling them upsets.
I agree with Jake, and the only way, because if you follow the money, it's gonna happen. The money, because the deeper you guys get into the tournament, the more money it generates, the more interest it generates in the US for soccer.
I have a question about that. So, do you have the U.S. top in the group in your dark horse thing?
Yes.
So that means that they will probably play the one of the threes, right? One of these
Ecuador. I have us playing Ecuador in the round of 16.
Okay, I got them playing. The new one I'm doing, I got them playing Bosnia. So they will play in San Francisco. They're based out there, so they'll just be staying there.
Yes.
If they win that game, they will play in Seattle.
Yes.
Which is very likely against the same team who's been in the same place the whole time, which would be Belgium.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I'm following.
Yes, you have my bracket nailed. Yes, we won't beat Spain. I'm not crazy. We won't beat Spain.
No. So I have a
tinfoil.
Hey, it's very tinfoil. It's Jake's turn. It's absolutely
my turn. It is my turn.
I follow the money in this. And I'm saying yes, I agree.
We need revenge. We need revenge for 2014 on Belgium. We got to get some, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Did you not watch us against Belgium last time we played them like 6 months ago?
Oh yeah, that will be Hincapier's scalp if we beat Ecuador. Yeah, I get it. You know, but sometimes you gotta choose.
Him anymore, Jake. You know, after that.
Jesus. No, I've got the theories for you, JT. I've got the theories. We're about to get into them right here. I think that if we can get Christian Pulisic on the ball more, I don't like the way we played against Germany as far as how we lined up. I think Weston McKennie should be next to Tyler Adams instead of ahead of Tyler Adams, because Christian Pulisic was coming way deep, but he was very effective in the counter against Germany. Germany were having trouble stopping us on the counter. When we had the ball in behind Joshua Kimmich, in the center of their midfielder, we were causing trouble, and we scored 3 goals against Senegal in the exact same way.
So what's the starting 11 you got?
So hold on. Let's back up.
It was a very spicy game versus Germany.
Let's back up.
Go ahead.
What do we value Germany at? Because the Germany that I watched, they're not making the round 16.
They are for me.
See, now I got to go look at these brackets.
Now, you've got me. Let me have a look.
All right.
Yeah, no, I definitely. Well, but look at their group, man. It's Curacao. They're going to struggle versus Ivory Coast. That's going to be a good game. I've got that as a high scoring game.
Patrick, you got them finishing on the top of their group? Germany?
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
If they do, they play in Boston, and they play – I got Paraguay, but again, they play a 3. They play a 3 somewhere.
They're playing Scotland. In mine, they're playing Scotland.
And they can win that.
They're going to win that. And they're playing in Boston.
Philly on the 4th of July.
And they're going to get smoked.
And they're going to probably play France.
They're going to get smoked by France, yeah.
I have Germany against Senegal and Senegal beating Germany.
I can see that. I can see that.
I actually agree with Patrick. I don't think they fingers. You don't count.
I know that when I watched that German team, I left incredibly impressed.
Yeah, but it's also a pregame. It's not like an actual.
Yeah, Patrick, you're not going to show all the
real game. I think Jamal Musiala. I think Jamal Musiala is going to have a big tournament. I think he's going to have a big tournament.
I don't think they're going to.
Joshua Kimmich in there is a leader. He's a leader at Bayern. I think as long as he's not freaking playing right back. It's Julian Nagelsmann. He's one of the best coaches in the tournament, so you got to expect him to figure it out. But Kimmich at right back is a disaster for me, and so he needs to be in the middle of the park.
All I'm going to say is you never.
Yes, JT. There's a round of 32. Can we handle the pressure?
64 teams, right?
Yeah, there will be a round of 32.
32, 16, 8, 4, 2.
Yeah.
So there's 64 teams.
Yeah,
I think.
Or is it 48? No, it's 48.
It's 48 teams.
We got multiplying for now. The next one is going to have 64. So
it's 48
you have a
teams.
saying in Europe, Jake. You never call out the Germans.
Right? Yeah, they're. I think they're going to be just fine. I think they're going to maul Curacao. To be honest with you.
Curacao was like there. You can just give them the fourth place now.
But I think that the biggest thing for me in USA's group is that the last time I saw Turkey play in the qualification playoffs, they just don't go forward. Like they don't. Yes, they have Arda Güler. He's really young though. But like their best player is Hakan Çalhanoğlu, and he's like a defensive midfielder. Yildiz is injured.
Or Yildiz?
So he'll
play, isn't he?
He's like coming off of an injury, right? So he's like not 100%. Italy could be a dark horse. Oh my god. I have Havertz in my fantasy. Bro, JT, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you? Only because of these. I don't understand why coaches continue to start this guy. He did the exact same thing in the Germany-USA game. Kai Havertz scores an early goal, goes to sleep, shits the bed for the rest of the game, does F all for the rest of the game. A typical Arsenal performance for Kai Havertz in a Germany shirt. This absolute criminal is stealing wages. He's stealing from you people.
So why wouldn't the coach sub him after his goal?
Yeah, he should have. As soon as Havertz scores that goal in the 7th minute, Arteta should sub him out. 100%. As soon as he scores that goal in the 4th minute, Nagelsmann should sub him out.
It doesn't work.
What do you think he did? What do you think he did against you, Ness? What do you think he did against you? He got the random the one time Man City throw the ball back to the goalkeeper. Kai Havertz runs you down and then shits the bed for the rest of the game. It cost us the game. He cost us the game. It cost us the Champions League final.
Sir, Kai Havertz in a Germany jersey is a different Kai Havertz.
Yeah, Havertz. That's what it is.
Wirtz is a different player in Germany.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, Wirtz was shit versus USA for one. But why is Nick Voltemata not getting any love? Like, what's Nick Voltemata got to do to get in this team, bro?
Yeah,
he scores 8 goals at the beginning of the Premier League season, and then Eddie Howe shoves his own head up his ass and starts playing Voltemata in the 10. And so now Nagelsmann thinks he's a shitty 10. But, dude, Voltemata is a goal scorer. He's a true number 9, and I think he would benefit Germany up top.
So I have a question,
yeah.
Jake. Is Havertz your Savinho then?
No, Madueke is Arsenal Savinho.
Everybody can't be a damn Savinho, man.
No, Madueke is
justice for Savinho, Nez.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Like I said,
yo, Ali, if Havertz knocks USA out, that means Germany play USA in the final.
Yeah, I was about to say that would mean it's a final.
No, that would be Germany USA in the semifinal, and that would mean that USA would have to beat Spain and Germany would have to beat France. It ain't happening.
Yeah, no. Getting back to the USA, I don't like Pochettino, as you know, from previous
Shocker
pods.
Shocker.
Long time ago. You know, for a center back, he sure doesn't know how to set up a defense, like at all. Tyler,
Yeah,
Adams
we're going to concede.
Oh yeah,
We're going to
Tyler
concede.
Adams will be the most important player for the United States because he will have to play phenomenal on the counter. Because if there's one thing that Pochettino is going to do, he's going to set us up to be aggressive unless it's a team that we're going to have to counter against. So, Paraguay, Australia, who's the other one that we've got?
We'll be here all we have Turkey. We'll be here all tournament, JT. We're locked in all tournament long, brother.
And so,
yeah,
I know he was never a defensive coach. That's what I'm saying. And so I think in these kind of tournaments, while yes, I do think that there'll be a good many goals scored. And it's one thing, that's one of our predictions as well. I think that the way I expect him to set us up, and with the goalkeeping that the United States has, I think that there will be a false hope created because of how they perform in the group. And it will be a situation to where maybe we don't get treated like we did by the Dutch, but we'll get treated by that somebody in the next round after the round of 32.
So you think that Belgium are probably going to run us over?
Yes, for sure.
Hey, babe.
I think they're getting.
The rest of us are. Thanks, babe. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Belgium are not the force that they used to be, and I don't see why people.
Again, go back and watch. And I know it was a friendly, but go back and watch what Doku does to that side of the field.
He's on fire right now.
Doku's
Watch
gonna be
what he
big.
does. And there's no answer whatsoever on the U.S. national team.
Now I do have a question about their striker.
But we're gonna score again. We're gonna score against them. I feel like we can score goals.
Yeah,
but it's going to be like
4-2.
4-2.
Probably doing some watch-alongs. We'll probably be doing some watch-alongs for sure, JT.
No, Doku,
go ahead.
I understand your point about Doku, but I'm talking about like overall. I don't see Belgium being as they were before.
Is Donkeyfoot starting up top?
I
Romelu,
think- hold on,
is Lukaku starting up top?
Yeah,
Come
man.
on.
Yeah.
And you have a 3,900-year-old Kevin De Bruyne starting as well with no legs.
Still can pick a pass.
Hey,
They need to build that midfield around him. They need to build that midfield so that he doesn't have to run. They have to build that so he doesn't have to run.
But I'm a co-sign with Patrick for this because just like we look at Luka Modric and what he's going to do in Croatia, how he's done before, and how Pirlo played when Italy actually was making the World Cups, De Bruyne is going to do the same thing. And he doesn't need space. He doesn't need any of that. And they got him playing at the 10. So Trossard and Doku are going to do all the running around him.
Is Trossard going to start?
I don't see why he wouldn't.
Good for him. Love that.
I don't see why he wouldn't.
I'm just pulling up the squad now, so I'll have a look at it.
I mean, they're decent. They're not world beaters. I don't think they're gonna win the World Cup.
No.
But I think they'll be a tough out when they face a team that puts them out.
Man, this defense is gonna get run through. Woof. They're gonna get run through, bro.
But they have one of the best
fast
in the
team.
world.
Axel Witsel? Isn't he like 40?
No.
That's what I mean.
No.
I think this is the perfect time to actually play him. And then
So it's definitely going to be Yuri Tielemans. It's definitely Yuri Tielemans.
Mhm.
He'll definitely start. Amadou Onana. It'll be. You know
Yeah,
what? I heard a rumor that Onana might be starting in defense.
Yeah, well, he might. Because then you got is he starting?
Woof.
I mean, they have the funny thing is they have a young team with guys that it's an old team, but it's like a lot of young guys in this team where there's like some anchors with older guys, but most of the team is really young where they're supposed to be dynamic.
You know what it's going to be? It's going to be Yuri Tielemans, Kevin De Bruyne, and De Ketelaere. It's going to be Charles De Ketelaere in there. Tielemans will sit behind De Ketelaere and Kevin De Bruyne, and that's going to be cold, bro. That's going to be good.
I'm telling you, man.
They're going to be. That's
Still
going to be good, bro.
In the world. They still have the best goalkeeper in the world.
Hey, man, I'm saying.
This is an interesting one. How many I would swap literally anyone for KDB. And for Donkey Foot.
What about Lukaku?
There are some. Yeah, I would definitely swap Balogun. No. Not Balogun. Not Tim Weah. Maybe not. Maybe not Lukaku. KDB can get in anytime he likes. Donkey Foot, not so much.
Yeah.
What England got? Do we got nicknames for England guys? I didn't hear no nicknames.
I got a nickname for everybody. Maduki. My Dookie is my favorite one. What is this here? Did you see they were apparently Besiktas bid 20 million? 20 million! Get out of here with that shit. I don't want... Yo, Ali, it's World Cup, baby. It's World Cup time. We got different colors during the World Cup.
Hey, I'm going to give a reference. Ted Lasso, Season 2. My man played for Mexico and didn't know his teammates no more. Didn't know him anymore. Like, hey, man, you are the enemy now. You can die.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's the way it is, man. When it's World Cup time, that's what the World Cup's all about, though, right? It's about nationalism. It's about competing against other nations on the world stage.
How that reference, if you remember a few years ago, with Ronaldo when he did that wink to Rooney.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Did you? I don't know which one of you I don't know who showed it to me. It might have been Lauren actually that sent me this thing where it was a Nike commercial where did one of you guys send this? It was the Nike commercial where the director was like shouting at everybody.
Yeah, with Zlatan.
It was Mbappe and Vinny was there. Somehow Kim Kardashian was there for some reason. I'm not sure. Ted Lasso was there. That's what made me think of this. And then Zlatan comes up and takes the megaphone from the director. And he puts it and he says, "Be like Zlatan. If anyone tells you not to, you must listen to your own voice. Be like Zlatan."
Yeah.
That guy's so fucking stupid.
Zlatan's the man. Zlatan is the absolute man. I don't know why Kim Kardashian was there, to be honest with you, but I guess Nike is just bringing in all different places.
It was a photo shoot. It was like a photo shoot that they were doing. And it turned into like an actual game.
Yeah.
Maybe they needed some comic relief.
The commercial opens though with the director telling Mbappe to just head the ball. Like you don't have to, because he does like a bicycle kick. He's like, just head the ball. That's all I want you to do.
Hey man, they're not listening.
They're not listening. They're not listening at all. Am I setting you up for what? I didn't set you up for anything, babe. Oh, if you want to, no one's gonna stop you. To be honest, but yeah, I think that's. I think the USA, we have an outside shot. I think that we are going to concede goals. I do think we will concede goals. I'm not too familiar with Freese. Is that his name?
Who?
What you talking about?
Nah, we're not saying that. Nah. It's not that safe of a space, JT.
Oh,
I'm not gonna repeat it. She walked in here and told me I'm not gonna repeat that.
Matt Freese.
Freeze, yeah, the goalkeeper that played versus Germany. I'm not too familiar with him. Is he better than Matt Turner?
He played in Copa, or I'm sorry, the Gold Cup, and had the 3 saves against Costa Rica, maybe?
Sure.
I think it was Costa Rica in the shootout. And, I mean, he's all right.
Matty Turner's not great.
With him. I don't feel confident with either of them, whether it's Freeze or, I mean, truthfully, Chelsea and Man City ruined the actual pipeline for U.S. goalies by taking Stefan and Selena.
Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, Nez. Appreciate that.
Well, first of all, Stefan won a cup with us, so that's his fault he didn't step up.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
I love it. I love it. Hey, is what it is. Is what it is, man. I think that you're right, Patrick, 100%. Tyler Adams is going to be monstrous in this tournament. He's going to have to be monstrous in this tournament. And I worry because he likes a card. He likes getting a yellow card. Those are going to accumulate. He might have to sit at some point. We do have Freeman. Freeman in there has been pretty good.
What's JT said? I missed that.
No, he's talking about when I said it's not that safe of a space to tell the joke.
I don't know. He was talking about. Oh, I thought he was talking about. When he said drop it, I thought he was talking about Kim Kardashian. I was gonna say.
No.
I was gonna say she dropped him too.
Yeah. A young player for the U.S. that's actually a prospect and going to get recognized. I mean, has Balogun not had his shot?
I think it's Bala. I think. I mean, I can't think of anyone else right off the top of my head. McKenzie, Freeman.
Do you guys have any?
I don't know though. McKinney's established at Juventus.
Yeah.
Do you have any young players?
I mean, maybe in the MLS core, perhaps that are coming through. But
I mean,
as far as like young guys that are abroad,
maybe saying Zendejas.
Zendejas, yeah, he was decent the other day. I think our
U.S. team is pretty much they're all like right in the.
We're kind of in the prime.
Like literally was.
Yeah, Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie, Christian Pulisic, even Tim Weah, and you know, how old is Serginho Dest? Gio Reyna, Anthony Robinson.
Is Gio Reyna still playing?
Yeah.
Oh, Gio will play for sure.
Is Dest gonna start on the right wing? That was weird for me.
I thought they played him in the Central.
Not versus Germany.
He's on the right because
he was on the right wing versus Germany.
In the game against Senegal, he was on the wing.
Both of them, yeah, because he got
and
that.
He came in.
Like did he get the assist? He got that assist versus Senegal, or was he on the end of it? But I think that's interesting that Serginho Dest is going to be the breakthrough player coming. As far as the players that are going to be best for USA, they're already established. Like we already know who they are.
I mean, and this is why I can't stand U.S. soccer and picking Pochettino. I honestly thought that they should have hired Wilfried Nancy. I thought he would have been perfect with this group. Pochettino, on the other hand, I watched too many Chelsea games with Pochettino as manager, and I can see it coming. Like I can already see it coming, and it's quite frustrating because this was the World Cup that we were supposed to build towards, especially after 18 and not making it. This was the World Cup where you're like, okay, everybody's going to be the right age. They're going to be 26, 27, 25, 24, whatever it might be. And then we go and we hire Pochettino, and it's like, why are you? I mean, first off, it started with hiring Greg Berhalter back, but then also hiring Pochettino. I see it coming, and it's frustrating because I think that unless Chris Richards stands on top of his head and makes himself,
he's going to have to be big. He's going to have to be big. He has no choice.
If he makes himself at another level, then I think Tim Ream will be fine because Tim Ream is a good passer. He'll be in the right spot.
But he's 97 years old.
Hey, now, I'm older than him. So.
but you're not playing. This is in football terms.
You didn't want to see me play. But I do think that Richards and Ream could be a good pairing together. And you know, I think that could work, but I worry about Freeze. Or if we go with who's the guy that was at Arsenal?
Matt Turner.
You know, if we go with Turner, if we go with Freeze, I almost want to go with Turner because he has that World Cup experience, but he was so bad in Europe, like so bad. But players play above themselves as a national player, and it's a home soil national situation.
I have a
play
question
above
for you
his
guys.
head.
So you guys think he'll beat Paraguay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they'll win that game.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
that's
beat
actually
them earlier like a year ago. We've been pretty convincingly. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't. I mean,
I'm getting some good odds for this. That's right.
No, you should take that bet. You should take that bet. We're going to beat Paraguay. I think that that is, once again, a wonderful, wonderful segue into our predictions game. And we can go ahead and get some official picks going on. See, I have to ask, are those barks of agreement or disagreement?
He's always disagreeing with me.
He's always disagreeing with you?
Yeah, he's always disagreeing.
That's a shame. But all right. We are going to do, as Nez suggested last week, a World Cup predictions game. And it's going to be a little bit different than straight up just predicting winners of each games, even though we will be doing that for 3 of the teams, the ones represented here. So the first pick I need that we're going to do is where each of USA, England, and Colombia finish in the tournament. Obviously, the deeper they go, the more points you get. I have it here. If you predict, and it's a little bit different, but it is that statement so qualifies. If you get it correct exactly, say USA, I'm got them going out in the quarterfinals. If they go out in the quarterfinals, that's 10 points. If they go out in the round of 16 or the semi, I've missed it by 1, so that's 5 points, and etc. It's 2 points if you miss it by 2, and if you're more than 2 away, you don't get anything. And that's for England, USA, and for Colombia. Now, another way to earn points is we are going to have other teams. So there's going to be a dark horse pick, and there's going to be a golden goose pick. And so, and I'm USA for this one. Asif, you're England, and Nez, you are Colombia. Patrick, of course, you will also count as USA. And whichever one of those teams goes farther will get you points as far as a last team standing. Or if your picked dark horse team goes farthest of the teams, then that will be your last team standing bonus. So there's that as well. And of course, as I mentioned, the dark horse nation bonus. You cannot pick England. You cannot pick Brazil. You cannot pick Argentina, France, or Spain, or Portugal, for that matter. And the Dark Horse Nation will get points for how far they go. And then the Golden Goose is not just your Golden Boot winner. Okay, let's see. Saka had 30 minutes play, but just regards your points if he can play or not. I don't think Saka's gonna play the whole time. I think he's gonna have to pick and choose what minutes he gets in this team, to be honest with you. But your Golden Goose is not necessarily your Golden Boot winner. You get 2 points for a goal, 1 point for an assist, and 3 points if your man earns the man of the match in any of the games. And then the very last one is our tiebreaker, and that's how many goals in the entirety of the tournament. And so, who wants to kick us off? I guess I can start with USA quarterfinals.
I have USA out after the round of 32. Round 16.
So they will make the round of 16, is what
They'll
you
make
said?
the round of 16, but they won't make it past that.
Yeah, so whatever round they get eliminated in is what I'm looking for.
Yeah. That's a good question. So we've never done defenders and clean sheets, right? I don't think we've ever done that, right?
If you want to pick a defender, we can add that in there. But I didn't expect at a World Cup you would pick defenders as far as your player.
Fair enough.
What are you thinking for USA, Nez?
The thing is, I'm looking at the bracket because I repicked the bracket, right? I do think that they'll. It's weird because you know how I feel about the whole setup. I'm very much like Patrick, where my trust for Pochettino is low, and I do think Turkey A is good. And in my personal opinion, I think Turkey A wins the group, but I'm confident the USA goes through. But I think they're second instead of first.
Sure. So how far in the knockouts is what I'm saying?
I don't know, man, because like I'm looking, like I did the thing, and they'll play.
Well, where do you have it? Are we going to beat Ecuador, or are we going to lose to Ecuador? Are we going to beat Belgium, or are we going to lose to Belgium?
I don't think so. I don't think so in either one.
So we're out in round of 32, is what you're saying.
I think it really will matter. The location and the matchup. So I think it really depends on how they finish. Like if I'm going with what I see, I think they can make it to the round of 16, but it depends on who that third place team is, right? Or the other team. Like that really matters because there's going to be, and you all can book this. There's going to be a team that makes third place that's a heavyweight. Guaranteed is going to be a heavyweight in there.
Mine are probably the best third place team I've picked is Senegal. Czechia, Uruguay,
Norway, maybe.
Norway are not coming third, bro.
Like Norway could be a third place team. Like
Norway could be.
Norway is the third place team.
No way. Let me go back. Now I gotta go back and look.
Dude, what you mean? Have you seen their group?
Let me go back. I'm looking.
Their group is hard.
It is.
Aren't they
Did y'all not watch USA just beat Senegal? Did y'all not watch that game?
Those
it's a friendly
games,
game.
hey,
It's a friendly
I'm
game.
gonna keep it. Those were not real games. I don't count none of those games because the real games start tomorrow.
I mean, just to remind you, the United States beat France in their final warm up or final friendly before the World Cup in 2018.
There you go. And then France won it all.
Yep.
So there you go.
There's going to be a third place team that destroys everyone's bracket.
Look, Norway have the greatest striker in the tournament. He's going to score lots of goals. Senegal gave up 3 goals to the USA. I know it was a friendly.
I'm not counting it.
That's fair. That's
greatest striker, Jake. In your opinion, that's subjective.
Who's better than Erling Haaland? Who is a better goal scorer out and out than Erling Haaland?
Out and out. I'm just saying goal scorer. If he's a goal scorer, Mbappe. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Is there anyone on Senegal that's going to be able to defend Erling Haaland? I got no way beating Senegal. I got them in second place in the group.
It's funny.
Money could come on.
When I watched the game and in Charlotte, USA Senegal, my buddy said this. He said, "I'm not worried about the Senegal result. All I know is for sure, he said Mane is he's gonna get a brace." And he did it with ease. Like he did it and he was out.
50 minutes.
Like he did it and he was out. And the thing is, as much I know Patrick doesn't love Nicholas Jackson, but like the center Jackson for your country, when you play for your country,
2 cards in 2 minutes the other night.
Bro, you're telling me I just said Erling Haaland, and y'all had to pull up Kylian Mbappe to outdo Erling Haaland, and now you're bringing me Nicholas Jackson?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I said at all.
We're picking Mane, Jake.
I literally said Mane.
You did. I'm messing with you.
Hey, man, come on now. I said Mane. And here's the thing. Mane in tournaments is good. He's really good.
Look at the AFCON, for sure.
He's really good.
They have a banging team. This is going to be a tough game. But so do Norway. Norway are stacked up top, bro. Alexander Sorloth, Jørgen Larsen. But it's for me, and you can say what you want about this. Martin Odegaard's about to have a great tournament.
It's literally about him.
Martin Odegaard's going to have a great tournament.
Norway will go as far as he can take them because he has to get the ball to Haaland. Period.
Yep. And he will do. I 100% think he's going to.
But I'm saying to you, like, say Norway against the United States as a third place team.
We'll get
Here's
wrecked.
the thing you have to realize about Norway, though. You got to look at their track. Yes, they have a rock to start, but then they have to play Senegal. Then they have to play France. So if they're sitting on 4, We'll say they're sitting on 4, maybe 6, but I think it's going to be 4. I think them and Senegal will come to like a 2-2 tie or draw. You got to beat France to
close.
Second. I mean,
That's
I
not
think,
happening.
But 4 points. I don't know if you looked at all the third place teams in the permutation. 4 points is guaranteed. So if you get a draw and a tie, I guarantee you're going through as a you're at least as a third place team.
Then that's what I'm saying. I think they'll go through as a third place.
So Norway, for me, Norway and Senegal will go through. I think I actually, now that I look at this, I do have both of them on 4 points, but I have Norway beating Iraq by more than Senegal beats Iraq.
That's where
the group
is gonna come, because those fourth place teams, when those teams play, they gonna batter them.
I have Holland. I have Norway with like a 7-0 on Iraq. Like Holland's gonna have a field day.
I'm scoring as many goals as I can in every game.
Field day, bro. Holland is going to destroy them. And that's not to say what freaking Mbappe is about to do to them. Elise, sure, dude.
Like
France is going to run them over.
Look, Mbappe will probably have 4 goals. Do you know that if Mbappe scores, I think it's 4 goals, that he'll be the all-time scorer?
He's not the closest. Messi's closer. Messi's on 13.
Messi's closer, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Mbappe's going to have another World Cup after.
He's going to outdo it. Both Messi and Mbappe, I think, will break it this tournament.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
They'll back and forth it.
And they'll do it against Iraq and Jordan, respectively. They're doing it in the group.
I think Mbappe might do it in that game.
I think he'll do it in that game. Seriously.
He doesn't play them till 3rd, though, so it might already be wrapped up. Or that game will probably get it over the line. JT, I'm guaranteeing that 4 points you advance amongst the 3rd place teams.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, 4 should do it.
Because 4 points is basically second.
The only group I have that the winner does not destroy everyone is Group A. I have Korea, Mexico, and Czechia all on 5 points. I think there's going to be a lot of draws in that.
Is this the hot take period where I don't think I know I sound crazy, but my tinfoil hat. Sorry, Jake, I had to borrow it for a second. I don't think Mexico is going to top that group.
I don't think so either.
I have Korea on the group.
No, I got Czechs.
There you go. It comes down to goal difference for me. I don't think Messi still has it, but I think they will build the attack around the same way Miami does. It's the same team. Have you looked at the Argentina? It will be Enzo Fernandez, Rodrigo De Paul, and Alexis McAllister behind Leo Messi. It's the same. It's the exact same team.
Can I just point out?
So I mean, he's not going to have to run at all.
He doesn't run anyways.
As a Chelsea fan, the Enzo Fernandez in the Argentinian team plays like a world-class 8.
Very different.
And he can't play as an 8 for Chelsea. He plays more as like an 8-10.
That's because Chelsea's buildup is absolutely atrocious. You can't pass the ball out from the back, even though you try as you might. Y'all were just absolutely horrible at that this season. I have a feeling Xabi Alonso's going to clean all that shit up. But this season, it was terrible. I don't know where Moises Caicedo's head was in the last half of the season.
Checked out.
All banter aside, objectively, Moises Caicedo was not good in the second half of the season.
I mean, everybody checked out when Senior came on, except for maybe a few of the English players, but pretty much everybody checked out.
He'll step up for Ecuador, though. He'll
be fantastic for help. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that, JT. Absolutely.
But I mean, I watched Enzo last night, and I'm like, why can't you? Like, he's pinging balls all over the place.
He doesn't like the manager.
He's just dropping
all
over the place, and I'm like, I totally forgot how good you were as an 8.
JT's talking about like the Czechs being the dark horse. I've seen them. They're like the Arsenal of.
I agree 100%, Steve. 100% agree with that. Yeah.
With the height of that team as well, they're going to destroy.
They're going to be so tough to score against. They're just going to sit. Did you watch them during the qualification playoff?
Yeah.
Sit back, tight, compact, free kicks, corner kicks. I agree 100%.
All of them are absolutely
huge. They're giants.
And that Schick, who plays for
Patrick Schick for Leverkusen. Yeah. Thomas Souček is in the middle for the guy from West Ham, of course. But yeah, they're going to be tough.
Second goalie,
I can see them topping that group. I really can.
They'll be good. But reining it back in. So that's round of 16 for USA. You're saying this? You got to make a prediction. I'm putting you on the spot.
No, I'm not. I just don't believe it because I think they're going to get a tough third place team, man.
Round of 32 it is.
I think they'll get out the group. That's it.
That's fine. And Asif, what are we thinking for USA?
Round of 32.
Round of 32 it is. All right. Do you want me to give you my England prediction first?
Am I going first or you going to go first?
You go first. You're the England rep.
No. I'll let you go first, Jake. I want to hear this.
England will lose to France in the final.
You think they make it to the final?
England are going to the final.
In the final?
Where's Lauren? What are you smoking today, man?
Lauren must be great minute tonight. Lauren.
The United States played Kohler in Germany in 2010, and we went into that game like top 10 in the world because of how we played in was it oh gosh, I don't know where 2006 was. Anyways,
Germany. 2006 was in Germany.
Oh, was
2010 was in.
Okay, so we played well in 2002 in Korea.
Yes.
We go into 20.
Is he talking about Casey Keller? Is that what he's trying to say? Is that what JT's talking about?
No, Kohler. Kohler was the number 9 for Czech. He absolutely.
When Pavel Nedved beat us 3-0 in the first game of the 2006 World Cup.
Even before that, they used to have Poborski. They had some.
It was the 2006 World Cup where Thomas Rosicky.
The Rosicky too.
Thomas Rosicky absolutely destroyed us. Yeah, absolutely destroyed us in that game. 3-0. We got absolutely blanked.
Yeah, and he said Kohler, and I'm like that. Just it triggered.
Yeah, there you go. Triggered bad memories. My biggest memory of that tournament is Brian McBride's bloody nose after Chiellini elbowed him in the face when we tied Italy 1-1. In the second group. That's what I remember. And then, of course, I've had a little bit of a hatred for Ghana for these 20 years since then. I don't hold grudges or anything. But, yeah, tinfoil hat, England to the final, baby.
Jake.
Nah. What are we saying? They're going to beat Spain. They're going to beat Spain.
Like I say, I don't know what you're smoking. I need to have
and Portugal. Portugal. They're running over both Iberians.
If England makes it to the final, they literally have to beat like 4 teams.
Everybody, bro.
Everybody.
They got to beat Senegal. They got to beat Korea. They got to beat Brazil.
And they got to beat Korea.
And then they have to beat Portugal.
In Mexico City, too.
So,
go on then.
Portugal, Brazil, Korea, and Senegal.
Patrick, who do you think? How far do you think England's going to go?
I have them losing to Brazil and Miami. So that would be quarterfinals?
Losing to Brazil is the quarterfinal, yeah.
Yeah, I have them losing to Brazil and Miami.
Okay. Quarters. Okay. Oh, you want to go last? I see, Asif.
I can go now if you want.
No, I'll go. That's your place. I'll go now. I got England losing to Portugal in Atlanta in the semis.
Okay, there you go. So it's Rosicky, like Nowitzki, Rosicky. Gotcha. Rosicky. Gotcha. There you go. Yes. So Nez says semis.
In Atlanta.
In the Dome, the Mercedes-Benz.
Which would be their second trip to Atlanta if they win the group.
This is a hard one.
I'm looking at tickets.
Are you gonna be the negative Nancy?
No. I'm not doing it. I'm just making permutations because
The negative Nancy.
If it's Brazil, we'll probably lose in the quarters. If it's Morocco, we'll probably beat them.
I can see that. Yeah.
Which is why my permutations are either quarterfinals or semifinals, depending, because Brazil will fucking kill us.
What kind of bracket are you running, man? I have Morocco on the other side of the bracket.
Not Morocco. This match could also be against Morocco. If they
What's that?
they beat Brazil to top spot, they'll
No, I got you.
Morocco beating Brazil to top spot. That's not happening.
No.
I don't know. I believe that. I can see it.
It could potentially happen.
Who's going to score goals for Morocco? Who is going to get past Gabriel and Marquinhos to score goals for Morocco?
It could.
Brahim Diaz.
Okay.
Hakimi.
So,
Hakimi coming in hot from the right D, from the right back.
The way I have my bracket, I have England.
If they come in, if they get into Brazil,
Quarterfinals. Finally.
The way I have my bracket, I have England playing Norway in Atlanta on Wednesday, July 1st. I've been looking for tickets. It's expensive right now. I can only imagine how much the ticket would go.
No, imagine what it's going to be. Like.
Always.
I can only imagine how much a ticket will go for if that's your actual.
Wait, you have Norway beating Brazil?
No.
What's your bracket
I have
looking like?
England winning the group, which would put England in Atlanta on July 1st.
Yes.
And I have them playing Norway.
Oh, because Norway is
place team.
Yeah, you already told me that. Yeah.
And then Korea in Mexico City, and then Brazil in
Right.
Miami.
Yeah, but I can see Brazil. Yeah, they'd whoop us.
I think Allison will be starting for Brazil.
I'm not believing in Brazil. I don't believe in them, but I got you.
Come on.
When we play Brazil, we normally
Look, their midfield is going to be slow. But their center back pairing and their goalkeeper, that trio, even if it's Ederson or Allison, is going to be one of the best in the tournament. And then you got Vinny and Rafinha, and it's probably going to be Igor Thiago, if I had to guess.
Yeah, Thiago for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
they should have taken João. They should have taken João Pedro. I agree.
They should have. Yeah.
I agree with that. But I think
should have taken Savinho, but that's the only. I kept keep fucking on about this, but
I agree with JT. Yeah, I mean they definitely should have had Savinho. They would win the tournament for sure if Savinho went. He's in front of everybody for me. But yeah, I think that Brazil's defense is going to be one of the best in the tournament. I agree.
Yeah,
but Morocco are pretty solid defensively as well. If you've seen them.
Yeah, but Morocco going forward are nowhere near. They don't got the firepower. I mean.
Yeah,
I think Rafinha is going to have a big tournament.
I think so. But I reckon. Yeah, I can't see him winning it.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Strongest defense on paper. That's tough. That's a tough one.
I think France, man.
No,
I mean they got Konate. Is Konate going to be starting?
No, come on.
It's a liability, bro.
No.
Will probably start with Saliba, I would think.
Yeah, Saliba Konate. Yeah.
No, Kamani from Bayern.
Yeah,
okay.
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's not. Konate's not starting, Jake.
No, I was just trying to poke Asif again, of course.
I think it's
And then you got Mannion in goal. Teo Hernandez on the outside. Who's your
Here's Koundé. Koundé's on the other side.
Koundé.
That's tough. That's mean. That's a mean defense. That's
why I think.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's France.
And the best attack.
Then you got Chouameni in front of them with Ribot. So I mean,
JT, you rate Konate higher than.
Nah. I don't know about this one. I
think he's messing.
Dude, when JP Mateta of Crystal Palace was running at Konate, I mean, you could see the fear in his eyes in that game.
I think he's trying to wind people.
I think he might be trying to wind you up. Yeah. Absolutely. But all right, moving on to Colombia. What you saying, Nez?
How far do I have them?
What's your bracket say? What's your bracket
first
say?
of all, Portugal will finish on top of the group.
I agree.
So they'll be second, but that last game is going to be like must see
Massive.
TV. Must freaking TV.
Mhm.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm trying to find them in my thing. I'm scrolling up and down. They're in here somewhere. Hold on. Let me find them. There they are. All right. So I got Colombia losing to Spain in Dallas in the round of 16.
Same here.
Same. So do I.
I hate it too because I really like that Colombian team, but they just
They're not beating Spain.
They're not beating Spain. That's why I'm running into a blick wall.
But we all have them beating Croatia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Croatia's
I
old.
agree with that, JT, by the way.
They're old. What is that? Well, what happened? I'm confused.
He's saying that Konate is 59, Upamecano's 51 and 49. They're very close together as far as
I would agree with that completely.
Yeah.
For their national team.
Yeah. And so I'll put on my tinfoil hat. The United States of America are going to the quarterfinals, baby. They're my dark horse. And so your dark horse is about how far they go. The farther they go, the more points you get. So it's not necessarily dark horse as in they might have a chance at winning the tournament. But it's actually a point system, right? So if you win a group game, you get a point. If you win in the round of 32, you get 2 points. If you win in the round of 16, 2 points. Quarterfinal, 2 points. If you reach the semi, it's 3. If you reach the final, it's 5 for your dark horse pick. And of course, if USA do any of that and they are the last, like the last team, you'll get extra points as well. For the last team standing thing. And of course, I have to keep all of the rules and the points to myself so I can fix it, even though it must be said, I did that for 2 seasons so that I could fix it, and somehow Patrick still won the predictions league 2 seasons in a row. So even though I had all of that, I don't know. The only dark horse show you get is the Katy Perry. Katy Perry's a Canadian.
California girl.
I thought she was Canadian as well.
I thought she was a California girl. Well, that makes the song feel different.
Yeah. So my dark horse, United States of America, we're going to the quarterfinals. We will get annihilated by Spain, but there you have it. What are we thinking?
I have the Dutch going to the semifinals. No, quarterfinals. I'm sorry.
They're gonna lose to France.
Yeah, I have them losing to France. But I love the orange blast. That said, I will send you the rest of my picks. I've got to go.
No worries.
It was fun, and I hope we can do this again soon. And
you're always welcome, brother. Every single time, you're always welcome. You know that.
Extremely excited about tomorrow. So I hope y'all have a good one, and I'll chat with y'all later.
Hey, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no
Have a good one. Yes, sir. One of the original gangsters of the show, with us for a long time from the start, Mr. Patrick. And hopefully we will get to see him again before the tournament is over. But we continue on. Who wants to go next, dark horse?
Tell me again, like my coughing made my brain forget everything. Dark horse is what? Picking a team to go far?
Yeah, so it's another team that...
I can't hear you, Jake.
It's another team that's not USA or Colombia or Holland, England. And
is it me or is it him?
It's you. It's you.
Yeah.
I can...
Is it me? Let me go.
It's you. I can hear you. It's you, Asif.
I got Portugal in the final, losing to France.
Can we count Portugal as a dark horse?
You said a team that we wasn't one of them, right? Okay, then I'll give you another one. Hold on.
But I wouldn't mind discussing that. Is Portugal, like, are they really a dark horse, or are they strong enough to be like in amongst the favorites? I think they have a strong ass team, man. Very strong.
But they're not like picked as a favorite. I got them beating Argentina and Canada. I don't think they have to their road is mostly Argentina. But I'll go with Morocco. We can go with Morocco as my dark horse. They're going to lose to France in the semis. That's what I got. Is that the semis? Quarters. Is that a quarter? No. Quarterfinal, yeah.
Quarterfinal? All right. That's fine. We'll go Morocco. And I don't know where. I think he's coming out and coming back in. So we'll get his next pick. But I was going to let you guys pick your player before mine, just because I came up.
There too. So it's just
I came up with the game. Yeah, so whoever you think is going to rack up the most points. So an assist is 1 point, a goal is 2 points, and man of the match is 3 points. And I'll let you guys pick before me. I wrote down a few of them.
Now, I'm going to give you one that I think it's because of the vibes, man. And I'm going to go with it, even though and Arun would love me for this, but I'm going to pick Bruno Fernandes.
I had him on my list, absolutely.
Bruno Fernandes. I think he's going to have a fantastic World Cup, man.
I do as well.
And see, the weird thing is, I mean, you know this about me, Jake. Like, I'm a fan of the game. And I mean, even though the banter and his antics sometimes are disgusting or undesirable, I don't know if disgusting feels too strong. I still give him credit for being a very good player. And he had an amazing season. I think he is going to be the freaking player of the year thing that there's And but I think because that midfield's so strong, because in Portugal, I think they're gonna let him roam because he'll be the 10, and I think he's gonna have a field day, man. I think he'll have a field day, which is also why I think they'll beat Argentina.
I think they will as well. I do as well. Can you hear us, Asif?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, perfect. What was your dark horse?
Well, he said Portugal isn't a dark horse, so I'm not going to even.
No, I did Morocco. So
we switched to Morocco. Portugal are really strong, man. They're a really strong team this time around.
Yeah. What, getting to what stage? The latest stage, or?
So Brazil and Argentina are not dark horses either. So it's like, yeah. So if you win a group game, it's a point. If you win any of the knockout games, it's 2 points up to the semifinal. If you win the semifinal, it's 3 points. If you're in the final, it's 5 points. So just look at your bracket, and any team that's not a huge favorite and that is deep is who you're going to pick. Like mine, the ones that I could have chosen from would have been Germany, Holland, USA. Where's my bracket at? Colombia. Oh, no, we can't do Colombia. Mexico, make a round of 16 for me. Netherlands. I got Belgium round of 16, Norway round of 16, Korea round of 16. Norway. Okay. I think Norway are the truest dark horse of all of the teams.
I think, I think Norway. Just overall, they've got star quality, but they've also got a hard-working team. So, yeah, I think I'll go Norway.
Oh, yeah. Germany could be a good dark horse pick as well. Yeah, I could agree with that. With that as well.
Yeah, I can give it. The Czechs, I think, will, as JT mentioned, I think they'll qualify from that group. I think they're very strong. But...
And so I'm going to pick last. Nez has picked Bruno Fernandes as his Golden Goose player of the tournament to make him all kinds of points. Again, it's a point for an assist, 2 points for a goal, 3 points for a man of the match performance, and you cannot pick Bruno Fernandes. Who you got?
You talking to me, Jake?
I'm talking to you.
Oh,
are you going with what you said in the chat?
No way.
No?
Nah.
No.
I was just messing around with you.
Too bad you can't pick Savinho.
Unfortunately, I can't. Because he wasn't picked for a World Cup, which was a travesty.
It's a disgrace.
If not, he would have definitely been Golden Goose.
No, he wouldn't have. Stop it. Stop it.
What, as in points wise, or?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, so a player that's going to get lots of assists, lots of goals, lots of man of the matches. Mbappe. That's a good pick. And I also had him on my list. I do think that Ferran Torres is going to surprise a lot of people at this tournament and score a lot of goals. He's probably going to be the main threat for Spain. Man United, all the way.
Watch it, Bruno, man.
I actually think I'm going to go Michael Elise. I think Elise is going to have a big tournament for my Golden Goose to rack up some points. And our tiebreaker at the end, I've said there will be 200 goals in this tournament. Just for context, just so that I make sure you know what I knew when I made this pick, the highest that there's ever been is 171 and has been done twice in Russia. Or no, it was the two before Russia. It was 14 and 10. 171 goals. But remember, there's an extra round of games. And so there's going to be more. There will 100% be more goals than there's ever been. Yamal's injured, bro. Yamal's coming off an injury. It's not 100%. That's why I was saying Ferran Torres might be the focal point. Get it to Yamal and have him get it across. But yeah, he's freaking amazing. He's freaking amazing, that's for sure.
Total goals, Jake.
In the whole tournament combined, all games.
I'm going about 185.
How many?
Yeah, how many goals? And remember, the highest there's ever been is 171, but that was a smaller tournament. I think if we're gonna bust that, I think we're gonna break that this time around. Because think about the 7-1s over Curacao and Cape Verde and Haiti and well, there you go, JT. I could be wrong. I think he'll have a good tournament as well. So yeah, like total overall, all games, the goals. I said there's gonna be 200 goals. I think it might be low, honestly, but this is just the tiebreaker at the very end if we need it.
At for the total tournament.
So like we're gonna tally up all the points at the end, and if we are tied on points from our picks, this will determine the winner. How close we are to the number of goals.
And you said 200, right?
I said 200.
Well, I'm going to go rest in heaven, my grandma, for making me watch these as a little kid. I'm going Price is Right, 201.
201. I like the strategy.
Dang!
I like the strategy. What are you thinking, Asif?
I'm actually going to go lower than you guys. I'm
okay.
going 197.
197. Very close. Very
That's
close.
That's like a $1 one.
Yeah. Very close.
You know what I mean?
Very close there. And so we can stop it right here if you want, or we can do the rest of the tournament a normal predictions game where we get points for predicting USA, England, and Colombia for each game.
I can pick the game.
And so the Price is Right. What's up, Jay Brown? Thanks for being here. Big up the chat. Big up everybody here, of course.
JB, I see you, player.
And so with that being said, the only two games that
just the USA, right?
Yeah, it's just USA and England.
Are we picking all three of the others, and then, or are we just picking our own?
No, we're gonna pick each one. Each person will give a pick for each one, and we're just gonna do the two games that'll be before the next show.
Okay, that's fine.
Which is USA, Paraguay, and England versus Croatia.
Oof.
Are we picking score lines or just winners?
Score lines. Because if you get the correct score, it's a whole 3 points, just like we used to do.
Okay, so, all right, got you. So USA, Paraguay. All right, what's the line? I'm trying to find the line. Where's that at?
The line. I can read you one from DraftKings if you want.
Nah, you know I use FootMob. Hey, FootMob, you need to sponsor us.
Yeah, let's get a FootMob sponsorship. I'll take a DraftKings sponsorship. I'll take a FIFA sponsorship. We've been doing their simulator. That's what we've been reading off of, FIFA.com simulator. Let's get a sponsor here on the channel.
I'm gonna go in Los Angeles at 9 p.m. This is USA, right? We're going USA, Paraguay. Right?
USA, Paraguay.
I'm picking the United States of Muricah. I'm going to pick them to beat Paraguay 3-1.
3-1. I said 2-1. What are you thinking, Asif?
I'm saying 2-1 as well.
2-1.
Just for the fact, yeah, your back line is not 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Are we getting scored on?
What?
Yeah, you're gonna get scored on one. I reckon Paraguay will score at least one against you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
man.
probably going to concede to every team. Maybe not Australia. Maybe not Australia, but
Wednesday. What day is the England game?
Wednesday. The next time we have a show, it'll be right before the show.
Where? What day is that?
Wednesday, the 17th.
Oh, I see. Because I'm clicking through the days. I'm like, what the hell is the schedule like? England
not so-
Croatia.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'll be there. I think.
You so okay.
I think so. I pick Ari to score a brace, and it be 3-2 England. Because I think it's scored.
3-2. Ah, man, I don't know that Croatia are going to score that many goals.
I think they will.
I'm going to say 3-1 England. What you think, Asif?
3-2.
What did you say, Jake? 3-2.
I said 3-1. Nez says 3-2.
Ari with a brace.
Nah, you guys are just nah.
Why do you have no hope, Asif? You seem like you're.
Are you not
like,
believing in your team, sir?
You seem like you don't think it's coming home.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
I've always been very clear about this. So no, I don't think it's coming home. I'm just checking something.
I agree with this Legends charity match for sure. Ivan Perisic is 38. Mateo Kovacic is 34. Modric is 39. Or he's like 40. He's like 39 or something. All their best players are really old.
I think 1-0.
1-0 England. Right? Wait. Right?
Yeah, 1-0
Okay.
England.
He really don't believe in England.
You don't believe in them. You don't believe in them. If Portugal wins the World Cup. No, go ahead, Asif.
It's the first game. They're going to play KG. I can see us getting a set piece.
Which is why I got 5 goals.
Nah. Now you're just too optimistic there. I think, 1-0.
1-0 to the Arsenal.
Because we have a lot of Arsenal players in our squad. So, and I can't see us. We always play very, very tight, very defensively. I can't see us getting scored on, but because we know, because they got quite aged legs now. I think, 1-0 personally.
Fair enough. If Portugal wins the World Cup and Ronaldo has an impact, does it change the GOAT conversation? It does for me. I think that's all he needs. Nez hates the GOAT conversation so much he dipped. He just dipped right out of it. He's not having it at all. What do you think, Asif? Is Ronaldo better than Messi if he lifts the tournament, lifts the World Cup? You with me? Can you hear me, Asif? They can't hear me. I think everybody left. I think it's just me. All by my onesies. Definitely is. The live stream's still going. So it's just me. I have a little bit of technical difficulties. It definitely doesn't seem like Asif can hear me at all. But I think that yep. We're going solo. We're definitely going solo here. Rate Messi higher based on the eye test no matter what. Fair enough. I like to add longevity to the conversation. And so I think Ronaldo's aging better. But as we know, Nez doesn't necessarily go in for all the GOAT conversations.
The only conspiracy, you know, I'm standing by this. The only conspiracy I need to happen. If you gonna cheat, do this. You better make sure that Messi and Ronaldo play each other in Kansas City. If you do any, I don't care who wins after that. You can give Messi 17 Ballon d'Ors and the Diamond Ballon d'Or after that. I need Messi and Ronaldo to play in Kansas City. It'll be an absolute waste of cheating conspiracies if you don't do that.
Yeah.
It's a complete waste.
I agree 100%. I absolutely think Ronaldo's aging better. Leo Messi's come to the MLS and walks around.
Well, the other thing, because I think Ronaldo, not to cut you off real quick, but I just thought of this so I don't forget about it. The other thing that's very interesting is Ronaldo has, 939 goals or something like that?
60.
So he's like 30-something goals away, right?
Yeah, he's very close, yeah.
I think if he gets the chance to bang in a ton of goals during this World Cup, you're going to see the whining, angry Ronaldo all the time. And yes, it is in Kansas City because that stadium is absolutely electric. And the funny thing is, even though the MLS is garbage, in the middle of the country, they watch football there and they show up for those games. So it'll be the environment in Kansas City is going to be absolutely amazing.
JT, it's simply because the way that Portugal would meet Argentina as per the schedule means they will have to meet at that fixture in Kansas City.
That's the only way. Unless they both finish second. If they both finish second, that'd be weird too. If
they both finish second, Argentina are absolute shit. If they finish second in that group, they're shit.
Hey man, I'm just that would be the only other way. We're assuming they both finish first.
You can I can see Colombia getting one over on Portugal. But let's be real here, people. Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan. Who's beating them? Who's beating Argentina in that group?
Father Time?
Father Time.
Remember what the Saudis did to them?
Yeah, and they went on and won the tournament.
Yeah, but it can happen.
But
they shouldn't have won that tournament, but that's a different thing. Okay. Yeah.
We do love our tinfoil here at Cup Chasers.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Well, there you have it. The World Cup is here, people. We got our predictions going. Asif's not really happy. He's not really feeling the love, not really feeling the optimism for the Three Lions. I guess it's a little bit too hot down there in Florida for Harry Kane, but they are moving to Kansas. They're not staying in Florida as their base.
I'm not saying that, Jake. I'm just saying what happens when we meet quality opposition, we choke. It's a historical.
Hey, France will beat you in the final. I have France beating England in the final.
Jake, now I don't know what you were smoking to think we'd actually get to the final, but okay.
Hey, man, you never know. You never can tell.
The funny thing is, if England and France play in the final, and the Asif knows what I'm talking about, how many times will we see this from the French? Like, how many times will we see this, right? We're going to see this.
It'll be like a rematch.
Blur that out, Jake. The British will understand what I'm saying.
I was gonna say Saka and Rice and Eze. They'll get another chance. We'll get a second chance at the
and they'll
French.
miss again.
You are just such a negative Nancy, bro.
Jake.
We needed X. We needed X tonight. X is the one that always thinks it's coming home. X always thinks it's coming home.
Any person who's ever supported the Free Lions over these past 20, 30 years.
20. The last one is in 66, so you got to go.
You mean 60. You mean 60 years.
60 years.
Yeah, exactly. And then, the people who every time the World Cup comes around, yes, we're going to win it. Bullshit. So I'm calling it right here. I'm not saying we're not a good footballing nation, but we're not. I'm being realistic here. And
I will say I don't condone betting because I don't know nothing about it. But I think I told the guys I sent it in the group that I did place a bet on the final being Portugal and the Netherlands. So I'm looking forward to that. I can win 75 cents.
This is another person smoking. I don't know what you smoking as well. Yeah, I think Netherlands are going to get into the final, but okay, bro.
The Portuguese and the Dutch.
I mean, the Netherlands are second place specialists. They have more finalists than anyone.
Yes,
3.
But always the bridesmaids, but never the bride. But no.
The problem is their issue.
No timber.
They'll have to play France.
Yeah, they've got no world class forward line. Come on, Depay.
Dude, whoa. Put some respect on my man Brian Brobby's name. He's carried Sunderland. No, I'm not even joking. Bro. He's been very good for Sunderland. He legitimately has been very good for Sunderland. And Sunderland have had an amazing season.
I'm not thinking on Robbie. He's had a decent season, but
hey, your man Virgil was there.
Depay.
You ain't on Virgil?
Virgil Van Disney, your boy.
I'm not saying he's not a good defender, but the man can't do everything. Gakpo is I don't know what Les is smoking to think they're gonna actually get to the final. But I think you're both a little too optimistic with those picks, but that's my personal opinion. We'll see.
Yeah, man, look out for Brian Brobby. Plus 8,000 for the Golden Boot. Cheeky little fivers going on that.
Okay, man, you might as well just give away that 5 or 2 more. But anyway.
Oh man, hey, you never know. You never know. The World Cup stuff of dreams, bro. Who would heard of Miroslav Klose? And then 2006 comes along, and he scores 8 goals in one tournament.
Yeah, but you were playing for Germany. Come on, Jake. You were playing for Germany.
Holland is better than Germany. Netherlands are better than Germany.
When Klose was the main striker, they were better than Klose. No, come on.
Bro, from 2006 to 2014, the Netherlands were bad.
No, I never said they were bad. I'm talking about now.
I am too. I was actually talking about now too. The Netherlands are better than Germany right now.
No.
I would take Brian Brobby over Kai Havertz, over Nick Voltemada, over Dennis Undav. That's Germany's 3 striker options.
No.
It's Kai Havertz, Dennis Undav, and Nick Voltemada.
No.
I'm taking Brian Brobby all day.
No, I wouldn't.
How much Sunderland did you watch, bro? He's a good player.
Hey, man, JT.
I'm very happy that he made the Dutch team. I'm very happy for him.
Look,
JT
at least Havertz scores.
You,
He might score 1, but at least he scores.
No, what it is, JT, is sometimes when I gamble and one of my bets comes off, I just glaze that horse for the rest of the season. So Brobby won me a nice little bet
so
about midway through the season.
Probably won him some. Probably won him some money. And
He
now
got me.
Now he's thinking, man's gonna take him all the way to the final.
He got me. Oh, I'm exposed. Absolutely exposed.
And then,
man.
and Nez is, I don't know what he's working or doing mathematician shit. I know what Nez is.
yeah, what the mathematician do? I just took his thing.
Statistics and all that shit. But yeah, this is football. This is not mathematics. So no.
I mean, my man was right the last 3 World Cups.
Just throwing it out there.
I don't give a shit if he was in the World Cup.
Well, he does.
When you throw and pardon the expression, when you throw shit at the wall, at least something will stick eventually, and something will slide up. So no.
Oh my God, JT, that's because they don't know, bro. They don't want to know. No, Brian. How many Sunderland fans do you know, JT? By the way, I don't think I know any Sunderland fans.
Last time when the Dutch actually got to the final, they had Schneider, they had Robben, they have a decent team. Not this team. No offense.
Oh, hold up now. Let's
listen. Gakpo's our player, and I'll tell you, he's
Cody Gakpo. Yeah. Yep. on the prediction show with Anton, I'm always picking Robbie in the Sunderland games. Hey man, he racks up points and he makes money. Just saying. But now you got me. Now you've got me.
Money, Jake.
Hey, if you watch Upset Alert with me and Anton on Fridays, you can make money too. Just saying, to gamble responsibly out there, people. Always gamble responsibly. I gotta go look at this squad now that you've been hating. I gotta go look at this.
Have a look. I don't have much.
Oh my! Look at these goalkeepers right here: Verbruggen, Roofs, and Mark Flecken. Bro, come on. You got Virgil van Disney and Nathan Ake and Paul Van Hecke. Bro, what a defense that is. Mickey Van Denzel Dumfries. Bro, this is a solid. That's a solid. Jarrell Hatto from Chelsea. Man, they got solid back core. That's a solid back. Justin Cliver, Ryan Bro, you're hating on your own team right here. You're hating on your own team. The spine is literally Van Dijk, Gravenberch, Gakpo. You're hating on Liverpool.
I'm just gonna say something now. Yeah.
You're hating on Liverpool. I can't believe it.
I know you're gaslighting me, bro. But it ain't working.
I can't believe this.
On like I say, Norway on paper have a better team than that.
Bro, Wout Weghorst. You remember what Weghorst did for Man U?
Germany on paper, I think Germans would do better than them. I'm sorry, but that's it.
Bro, they got Somerville from West Ham. Dude.
Yeah, I know. They get relegated as well. So, yeah, that tells you all you need to know.
Hey, you got to show them the Arne Slot thing.
Oh, my God. It's the Arne Slot connection. There it is.
Yeah, starting to hate the Dutch because of him. Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, it's actually happening. It's actually happening, unfortunately. How old is Memphis Depay at this point, dude? Holy crap. No, I think the Dutch will have a good team. They'll be good. I do think they're slightly better than Germany. But I think they'll I think they'll get destroyed. Germany just didn't impress me, man. They haven't impressed me, and they don't have anyone up top.
Germans always do that. They never give the game plan away before, and then they'll start playing. Watch. That's the.
I mean, Florian Wirtz looked like he did at Liverpool all season.
Doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
Does not matter, Jake.
Like, you think he's going to show up? He hasn't shown up in 6 months, so he's going to show up now for the World Cup?
Did you see? He'll show up in a German shirt. He usually shows up on the big occasions. I've seen him play for Germany.
All right, we shall see. I think he needs to. Honestly, for Germany's sake, I think that if he doesn't, if Wirtz drops a bunch of stinkers, yeah, I think they're very evenly matched. I can agree with that. I think if Wirtz drops some stinkers, Germany will struggle mightily. We shall see. They won't get a chance to play each other. Not as per my bracket.
Just for the preparation work that they do, they're like a machine, those guys. And they've been there a lot longer than the other teams. They flow out a lot longer. They've been playing with the ball, the official ball, a lot longer. They're the preparation that they've been putting in. This is the thing, you guys always think, the Germans are always there.
The thing is, if Germany are going to play the Netherlands, they'll have to beat France.
No, I'm not saying they'll beat France, but I'm saying
I'm not either. I'm saying if Germany are going to play Netherlands, they have to beat France, and it won't happen.
I think Netherlands might not even get out of that group.
Whoa, I don't know about all that.
That group is fourth.
They won't even be third?
No, they could be third, but they're not going to be there. Yeah.
I got them winning. Bro.
In that group. Everybody's going to
Japan are pretty good. They're handy.
Yeah, Karu Matoma's out, though.
Doesn't matter. They've got
Japan are going to struggle to score goals.
No,
man.
They've got Kobo. They've been playing well in the pre-seasons. I mean, in the friendlies as well. They beat some.
Yeah, friendlies don't matter though, do they?
No, they don't.
We've established that.
Yeah, but I think just even there, I think Netherlands will struggle to even get out of that group.
No, I think they're going to win the group. I think Graham Potter is going to be the kryptonite for Sweden, even though they have Gyökeres and Isak.
Tunisia are not pushovers either.
Fair enough.
So, and I think I'm not saying, even if the Netherlands do get through, I reckon they'll.
Well, that's a little bit of a group of death, then, isn't it? That's a little bit of a group of death, then.
Yeah, that's what I mean, and I can't see, them having that. I can't see. I think that they could be one of the first seeded teams to.
I have Japan as the second third place team to not make it.
Nah.
They'll be like the 10th third place team is what I have them as. But it could be, I could be wrong. It could be Japan could switch for Sweden and Japan could be second.
I think Sweden and then I think it's between Japan and the Netherlands, and I think depending on but that's just my personal humble opinion. Things could change, but I can't see the Netherlands going to the final, and that's just my personal opinion.
Well, fair enough. We have gone longer than we.
And if Nez put, I know he's put some money on that. If he wins that, and I mean all the credit to him, man.
Hey man, I didn't come up with the bet. I followed the mathematician.
There you go. Follow mathematicians. But yeah, we've speaking of maths, we've gone 2 hours and 11 minutes. Long time for us. I know it's quite late for you, Asif. So we will wrap it up right there. Of course, I'm absolutely pumped, man. Today, as I've listened to predictions and I've done my own and I've done more research and looked into stuff, I've gotten pretty excited about the tournament. And it is opening tomorrow. Very, very excited about it. The schedule is pretty weird, so just make sure you got the notification bell on, people. We're going to have those shorts coming out starting tomorrow, 3 a day until they're done. And we're going to try to do reactions for USA. We're going to try to do reactions for England, try to do reactions for Colombia, of course, since we've thrown them into the content. And whether or not we're going to be able to do full shows for those is weird because of the scheduling being at night. We might have to do like a little bit earlier in the day. We'll work it out. Once again, make sure we have those notifications bell on, people. Of course, make sure you like it. Make sure you're subscribing. Big up the chat, everyone that was here. And happy World Cup, because it is here, people. Thanks again. Thanks for being here, Jay Brown. And big up the New York Knicks. We're out, everybody. You will see us next time.